I'm Dan from Code Foils. I'm here to introduce a couple of new tails that we're really excited to release. We have two high aspect tails, the 135R, and we've also got the 120R. These two tails are exactly what you'd expect from a high aspect tail. They have less drag and they're way more efficient. They're not out to replace the AR series. It offers another dimension to what we're doing. Over in WA, in Western Australia, I've pretty much had these on for the entire downwind summer. We don't ride them with shims. We've been playing around with shims on the AR tails. These ones you just want to bolt on, or we're finding you just want to bolt on and go for it. I'd probably speak from experience when I'm saying that my favourite setup for the summer when downwinding has been the 850S. I've chucked that onto my foil with a medium fuse and the 135, and it's just been the most free-flowing, most enjoyable foiling that I've probably done in a long time. And every time I'm trying to go back to something else, I'm finding it very, very difficult. These tail wings are due to be released around mid-March, so hit up your local retailer, get them to get in contact with us if they're not in the area, if they don't already stock Code Foils, and we're looking forward to you guys trying these. So it's not to say that these tails would be a replacement downwind to the AR series. They just offer something that's a little bit different. It's an efficiency, especially in those longer downwind sessions. I'm finding that it's nice that you can get away with less pumping. And the other thing that's really exciting that I find is that it's a totally different type of turn out there when you're downwinding. You're going from something that probably rolls a bit more with the AR series to something that's a little bit more raily, I guess. And when pairing with the smaller front wings, such as the 720, and not me, but other guys are using the 615, which is getting released at the same time as these, they're finding that there's that efficiency transfers to the smaller foil, and it's opening up a whole new experience for them. So yeah, we look forward to getting these under your feet. Mid-March is the expected release date, and we're looking forward to you trying them.
I'm a pretty big fan of the R-tails. I've been solely using the R-tails now pretty much for everything. I just have a medium fuse and a 135 tail bolted on to any front wing, whether I'm like dinging on a 720 or 850. I don't do as much prone, but I've just moved to the East Coast and I just was using it just now out here with the 850. And it's a slippery foil that's still maneuverable. And I love it for downwind. That was the original thing we designed it for. And now I use it for everything. The thing I love about these tails is because they're more efficient, they kind of feel like they give you a bit more bottom end because they never go as slow. Because in your pumps, it's slippery, so you never reach the stall speed in your front wing as easy. And I really find that on the wing especially, where you're in straps, you can do the turn like a wraparound turn and kind of tweak it right out because you're in the straps, and almost like skid it and like a tail slide and bring it back in, and it doesn't stall and it just keeps going. I find that really a good combo with the 720 with that. And I'm not good enough to do that on a prone, but I'm sure someone else might be able to mimic that. And I just witnessed Josh actually use this with the 615. And before he went out, he said, love this foil, but it doesn't pump as good, which is, it is a tiny foil and it doesn't pump very good. But I saw him pump super far with it. And I think that's one thing that even though the number's tiny, it doesn't act like that. It's slippery and maneuverable. It's super exciting. I think it's one of those things where foils have evolved to be higher aspect. Maybe we're going to see that with tails. Everyone probably knows James used it in M2O. We were all using it in all the races at the same stage. And yeah, I think maybe it'll be the new normal, I don't know, but love it. It's good. Efficiency.